Okay, man, this is DJ Treylow doing the Treylow podcast for August 1st, 2016. I've been out of commission for like 3 weeks, man. You know what I'm saying, with this podcast stuff. Took a vacation, man. So I'm back, man. We went down to Miami, had a good time. Stayed right there on South Beach. About 2, maybe 3 blocks away from Scarface, famous hotel where he did the chainsaw scene. So you get to walk up there. We got to take a couple of pictures, walk around, man. There's nothing but partying 24/7 there. Nothing but beautiful women, all nationalities, up and down the street. But the thing that tripped me out about Miami Beach, I remember playing Vice City and watching Scarface movie back when I was younger. As far as like the clothes there, they've changed. The style, clothes, fashion has changed. But as far as the activities, it's pretty much the same, which tripped me out, man. Because it's like you got people on scooters going up and down the street. You got sports cars. There's even a place where you can rent Ferraris or Lamborghinis for an hour. So basically, as far as the scenery and the stuff that people do down there, nothing has changed from the 80s until now. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the scooter swag. I remember that in Vice City big time. So it was fun, man. I took my older son down there. He's 20 years old. Took my homeboy Candy Blue down there. And we was chilling. We drove, man. So it was like a 19-hour trip if you drive from Austin, Texas to Miami. And you know what trips you out is you can fly through all the little other states real quick. But when you get to Florida, man, it's almost a 10-hour trip on 95 down to Miami. That's a long way down. Anyways, man, what's been going on with hip-hop lately? Well, I know Young Dolph is down there in Houston this weekend performing with, I think, Zero, stuff like that. I ain't been doing too much listening to new stuff. I think the last album I listened to was The Game's new album. It had some pretty nice beats on there, a lot of West Coast hip-hop beats that were jamming. But what else? There ain't been too many new releases popping off right now as far as album sales. Everybody's on the mixtape thing with Future and what's it called? Dolph and Bankroll Fresh and all them boys out there on the mixtape scene. Everybody banging mixtapes now. Gucci just got released, and I haven't even reviewed the actual new Gucci album, I'm sorry. I listened to one of his songs, and it was kind of weak to me, to my personal opinion. I like Gucci shit, but I think he's just fresh off lock. He just needs some time to, get his rhythm back, because his first song talking about he drug-free and alcohol-free and he was a drug abuser or something like that. I mean, ain't nobody want to hear that, man. Because, with your background, you're all about the streets, man, If you want to sing to the choir, about how you changed your life, maybe you should go to church and play that song or something like that, man. You know what I'm saying? No offense, Gucci, man. I'll bang all your shit, man. It's just none of them streets are going to want to hear that shit, man, about you cleaning up your life. You keep that shit to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? Certain things, I believe you shouldn't let everybody know about your life. You know what I'm saying? Certain things you should keep to yourself. And bragging. We live in this day and age of social media where everybody's bragging, everybody's seeking attention. But there's certain things you shouldn't brag about. You know what I'm saying? Everybody loves attention, though. I don't know too many people that are in the gym every day, lifting weights, that don't wear muscle shirts. Or try to show off, man. You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen a muscle dude is swole up and never wearing a nice tight shirt ever in your life? I'm just saying, man, people want attention, man. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always a good thing, man. You're supposed to strive to be more humble and seek less attention for yourself. You know, give other people glory around you instead of yourself. You know, but you know, everybody likes the attention. They like the limelight, man. That's why social media is so big. That's why Facebook is so big. That's why, you know, Instagram, Twitter is so big. But you know, it's getting you attention. But is it getting you money? Probably not. So you sit around all day playing on Facebook or Twitter. That's what most of these kids do nowadays. Does it get them money though? Nope. Do they pay any bills? Nope. They sit at their mama's house till they're 40 years old. Yep. And who's paying the bills? Their mama. You know what I'm saying? So it's good. Everything's good in moderation. I'm not saying social media is not good. I'm saying, you know, do it in moderation and focus on getting your paper, man. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing in life. Focus on getting paid, because you can't have nothing you really want as far as nice things if you ain't got no bread. You ain't gonna have you a nice fly chick. You're not gonna have you a nice place to live in, lay your head at night. You're not gonna have your car. You know what I'm saying? Everything in this world is centered around money. And I hate to say it, man. You know, it's messed up, because it shouldn't be that way. It should be centered around science and developing the human race to evolve. You know what I'm saying? That's what it should be centered around. But it's not, you know. We all center around the money, the dollar. So, fuck it. I got to get it how I live. You know what I'm saying? Anybody else will say the same thing. Got to get out there and either hustle, rob, or work. Or be a bum. And if you be a bum, nobody wants a bum, man. Nobody wants a broke man. You know? A broke man's a burden. Shout out to Gucci, who said that on one song. You know, before he got locked up. A broke man is a burden. And I was talking to my son about this. And I told him, you can have some friends that are broke, or a girlfriend that don't have no money, whatever. They always going to steal from you, man. It might be little things. It might be a couple of change here and there. You know, you left laying on the counter, you know, because they want a Black and Mild. Or, you know, they might take a towel, or, you know, hand soap, maybe a toothbrush. If it's unused, you know what I'm saying? It's a new toothbrush. I didn't think they'll take the used toothbrush unless it's low down. I mean, back in the day, man, I had this one dude steal my freaking boxers, man. You know what I'm saying? Boxers. I would never steal another man's drawers, man. You know what I'm saying? And the way I caught him, man, I seen him, you know, because, you know, he's sagging, you know what I'm saying? And he had the exact same boxers on that I was wearing that I had missed, you know, 2 days ago. So I was like, damn, you know, you that desperate? You gonna steal a man's boxers, dog? Come on, man. So that's the thing, man. You can have broke friends and, you know, broke girlfriends. The thing is with broke girlfriends and chicks that get money. Because, you know, all these guys want breadwinners now. They want a sugar mama. They want somebody that get money so they can sit on their ass and play video games and shit. Well, here's the thing. You can have a chick that gets money, but she's busy all the time getting money. You know what I'm saying? And when she's not working, she's tired. You know what I'm saying? So she sleep. So you ain't getting no attention. You know what I'm saying? You got to squeeze in your sex time. I work it around the clock. Okay, I'm gonna have sex with you on this day or this and that, you know. Or you can have you a chick with money. I mean, no, a broke chick, but that comes with a price too, because your pocket's gonna be on empty. She gonna be needing every time you go to the store. She's gonna be needing stuff. This is how I play with broke chicks, though, bro. Because I like fucking with broke chicks because, you know, the reason why people be like, why you fuck with that broke chick, man? She ain't got no money. She don't be getting her bread, nothing. Because she can always give me the goods any time of the day I want it. You know what I'm saying? She's available. She can come over. I can knock it down at 10 a.m., at 2 p.m., at 6 p.m., at 10 p.m., at 12 a.m. You know what I'm saying? Any time of the day, I can knock it down. You know what I'm saying? And she's always there to give me some attention and some affection. That's what I'm saying. So, the thing I'm trying to tell y'all is that's the difference. That everything got a plus and a minus, you know. And everybody judging people nowadays because they're like, I don't fuck with no broke dudes. I don't fuck with no broke chicks. They all gotta have bread, this and that. And then they get in that relationship and they realize, hey, this chick's never around when I'm at home, man. I'm getting bored, man. You know, I'm not getting my pussy when I need it, this and that. Or the same thing with a chick with a dude who got money. This this dude over here, whatever, is not trying to get up and get no job. He lazy and shit. Yeah. He might be lazy. He might be at the house playing video games, but he's always there to listen to you when you had a hard day at work, baby. When you come home and you upset, you can vent to him because women love to vent. And then, he can always put some good dick in you, whenever you need it. He's always there, right there by your side. So basically what I'm trying to say is, man, it's plus and minuses to both situations. You just got to figure out your balance. What works for you as a person, you know what I'm saying? So, don't be so quick to judge somebody who broke, or don't be so quick to judge somebody who don't got his shit together. But you got to take the negatives with it too. You got to take the negatives that they're 9 times out of 10, if they broke, stuff might come up missing in your house. That's one of the negatives, because they're going to wind up stealing stuff. You know what I'm saying? Another thing, if they broke, they have no concept of, hold on a second. They have no concept of understanding when it comes to you working a job and you being tired and you want to lay down, not do nothing. They have no concept of that, because to them, they feel like, I want to go out. I've been sitting in the house all day. I'm ready to move around. You know what I'm saying? Have no concept of you been out busting your ass all day and you're tired. Or like as soon as you walk in the door, you got to get settled in. Been dealing with a lot of bullshit. Hold on. I wash my hands real quick. You've been dealing with a lot of bullshit at work or whatever. And a lot of stressful, shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Sorry. And you just want some time to settle in, because I know as soon as I walk in the door, when I get off my job, I want to whoop somebody's fucking ass, man. I'm just not in the mood to talk to nobody. I'm not in the mood to fuck with nobody. I gotta go in, I gotta sit down, I gotta get settled in on my sofa, you know what I'm saying, or on my recliner. I gotta get me a cold drink, and I gotta relax. And that's gonna take anywhere from 30 to 45 minutes. But people that don't work, that are broke, as soon as you come home and sit down, what's up? What's going on? We need to go to the store. We need to go here, this and that. I don't feel like doing that shit right then. So then I'm already pissed off. So then we going to get into an argument. So that's another negative with broke people. So negatives, positives, And then the other thing, you get a chick with money, you get home, you're like, damn, she ain't ever home when I'm home. She works at different hours when I work. I barely ever see her and shit. So then you start getting online, getting on dating websites, or go pay for some pussy on Backpage or some shit. You know what I'm saying? And then you start cheating on them, and then they be over there ragging you out on fucking Facebook or Instagram or whatever. Men ain't shit, girl. He cheated on me, girl. Fuck these men, they ain't shit, girl. All this and that, man. And some of these older women nowadays, man, they're a trip. Like if they're in their 30s, 35, I mean, they still have that mentality that you got to spend all this money to get some goods, man. While these young chicks are already getting bread, they don't even give a damn about you spending money. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, that old shit, that old mentality is already out the door. And they say chivalry has died. Well, chivalry has died because women started working, making money. It's kind of funny to me and I'm not being sexist. I'm not trying to be sexist, but women want to make money like men, but they kind of don't want the responsibilities that come with making money like men. Like, they want to make their money and spend it on whatever the hell they want to spend it on. Blow it on nails, hair, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Where men, then when they're broke, a lot of times, then they come to men for the responsible shit. Oh yeah, we need some money for bills, this and that. No. You want him to make money just like a man, then you got to deal with all the issues that men got to deal with. There's no separation. If you want us to do all these things for you, like open the door for you, or do chivalry things for you, buy you this and that, well then play in your position. But now you not in your position no more. You equal to us. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, if we go out to the movies, you don't have to pay as much because women don't make as much. But every now and then, y'all need to offer. And women won't offer until you ask them to offer or you bring it up. They're never going to offer. Every time you go out on a date, they're never going to offer unless, like, they're rich baller chicks. But most of the time, they're never going to be like, hey, I want to pick up the check, Till you say something, and say, hey, look, man, I've been sitting up here paying on. And then they'd be like, you're supposed to. You the man. No. It's not like that no more. You making money just like me now. You know what I'm saying? So every now and then, pick up the check. Not all the time, because men do make more money, and it's still, centered around men in the world today. But every now and then, hey, offer to pay. It's no big deal. We cool in the gang. So I don't really know, man. I mean, I don't know if society, these changes that are going on are better or worse, you know what I'm saying? Versus like the old school system where, woman just stay at home, take care of the kids, do the housework, where a man go out and work, make the money, be the provider. You know what I'm saying? Versus the new system where you got two adults working and shit, and they barely ever see each other, and then they wind up having relationship problems because they're never around each other, and then one winds up cheating on the other one, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I'm just talking on some bullshit, man. I should be getting back on hip hop, man, because, this is a hip hop podcast. Man, check this out, man. Go to D Myers 45 at my YouTube. Show me some support. And I just, if you want to watch the Miami vacation videos, are up on there. But I just made another trap beat. It's pretty live. It's a pretty nice little beat. I was having a problem with the whistle being a little bit off on the first note, and I kind of sped it up and slowed it down, whatever. But it's a pretty live little beat. I worked on it yesterday for about a couple hours. I'm trying to learn how to flip my snares up just correctly, and add certain kicks and snares in certain parts of the song. But check it out, man. See, if you hear it, you want to leave me some comments and let me know if it's any good. Yeah. So vacation, the first one was all right, man. My son and Candy Blue got in trouble with the cops down there. Candy Blue hears this podcast. He'd probably be mad at me because he don't want nobody to know that shit. You know what I'm saying? But, you're hanging outside the hotel, smoking weed right in the front entrance. Of course, the police are going to show up, So that's just common sense. He should have walked off somewhere before he started lighting his weed up. That's just me saying that. But, other than that, we went down to Florida Keys. We went all the way to Key West. And somebody had told me, man, a long time ago, I was listening to this dude who rode my bus. Of course, he probably never even been to Florida Keys. He was saying stuff like the water is so shallow you can walk on certain parts from island to island. Okay. That might be true. Okay. If you can get to the water. Okay, because there's one long highway called Highway 1, goes all the way down to the bottom of the Keys, and there's no access to that water, basically. Where you can walk from island to island out there. There's a lot of mangroves and shit. It's not just super clear water. It's clear to a certain degree, but it's not like super clear like he was saying. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't see too many access points. You know what I'm saying? Unless you're going on somebody's private property or jumping a fence, there ain't too many access points. There was beaches down there, but we didn't actually check out the beaches. But there's, places you can go fishing and you can actually get to the beach part. but there's not too many access points to where you can walk from key to key or island to island and shit. So for him to say that shit was bullshit. That was the first lie he told me. The second thing I would have to say is he said at Key West, which is the bottom key, he said if you look out over the ocean, you can see Cuba. Bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Because you get down there, Cuba is still 90 miles away. Okay? So that's almost like hour and a half away from Key West, or hour and 20 minutes. You're not going to be able to see Cuba from Key West, even with the telescope, even with some binoculars. So he lied about that too, man. But other than that, you know, the Keys were great, man. If you go to Florida, go to the Keys, man. Miami is nice. Miami's a party scene. If you into the party scene, you single, you want to get out there, have fun. But here, check this out about Miami. Everybody thinks, you know, you go down there, you're going to get played from all the women down there. There's a lot of fine women walking around. Yeah. Girls in bikinis. Okay, let me tell you how it is, man. This is the reality of it. Because I went down there with my son and Candy Blue, and they single. You know what I'm saying? Here's the reality of it. Miami, number one, all the women down there are rich, damn near. Everything they decked out, Versace, Gucci, everything class decked out. There ain't no country chicks, ain't like Texas. There ain't no ghetto chicks. Most of them are from different countries, different places. And if they coming from different country and they're tourists or whatever, they got money. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't barely any homeless people down there on Miami Beach. Well, there was a couple of people sleeping out by the beach part. But the thing is, if you think, oh, I'm going to roll up there and I'm going to pull some women first day, if you ain't super baller status, that shit ain't going to go down, man. You're not going to pull a woman like that. And then on top of it, the majority of women down there got dudes. They walking around with dudes. And then the ones that might be single are in packs. And you know how females act when they in packs. You know, because one girl gets the attention, the other girl doesn't like it. Or the other two girls with her don't like it because they're not getting the attention. And then they start hating. You know what I'm saying? Girl, you don't want to talk to him, girl. He look like he broke or something. Look at his shoes, girl. Leave him alone. What you doing, girl? Get back here. Da. You know what I'm saying? The only time you can really scoop a woman up like that, you got to catch her at the club late at night, really, really, really drunk and wasted. And she'll be like, bitch, I'm going with him. We going to go have some fun, bitch. You know what I'm saying? And then they get mad. They have to get an altercation. Because when females roll in packs, they're going to shut you down from hitting one of their homegirls. You're not going to be able to splash with them. Females in packs, it's not going to happen. The only way it's going to happen, if they really drunk, one of the girls really drunk, but the other girl's, you know, kind of sober, because females always look out for each other. They'll be like, bitch, you drunk. I'm going to make sure you make it home, bitch, before you get raped by one of these thirsty dudes, bitch, and all this and that. You know what I'm saying? Even though the girl might not have had sex in like 6 months, and she might be fiending for a little bit. She might have an itch. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, the homegirl trying to hate, shut her down and shit like that. And homegirl, 9 times out of 10, probably hadn't had no dick in like 2 years and just hating because she might get some dick and she won't. You know what I'm saying? That's just how females are. So that's racist. Not all females. I mean, that's not racist. I mean, that's sexist. Not all females. Anyways, so what I'm saying is she'll be hating. The only way you won't get the drunk chick is if you cause an altercation. So basically, if the drunk chick is really feeling you and she really wants to go to the room with you, she might say something like, bitch, fuck you, bitch. I'll do what the fuck I want to, bitch. As soon as she says that to the sober chick, now the sober chick's going to get mad. She's going to get a little attitude about it and be like, excuse me, bitch, I'm trying to look out for you. Is that the way you want to talk to me, bitch? Well, fuck it then. You can go with him, bitch. And then it's open season. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you get her back to the room and she's drunk and wasted, things can happen. She might even be married. She might have a boyfriend. but it's going down as soon as you get her up in the room, unless she just screams out no and then she leaves the room because you do something weird. You know what I'm saying? But basically, if you just play it cool and player style, don't be just trying to grab all over and be all thirsty about it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get you some action. So that's just how it's going to go down. But Miami, I didn't, for action, I didn't get no action while I was down there. I didn't see nothing jumping off. I didn't see like tons of women just, flocking, throwing their breasts out and all this and that. I didn't see none of that shit, man. Just chicks, fine chicks with dudes and chicks in groups and all nationalities. So, yeah, it's pretty scenery, but it's kind of sucks, man, because you see all this booty all over the place. And if you ain't got a girlfriend, it's like, damn, you just get more and more pumped up and you can't do nothing about it because none of these chicks are giving you any play. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, it's like temptation heaven, man. So I basically, if I go there down again, I might go with my girlfriend or a chick that's cool with me that we can, smash in a room or something. But other than that, I'm not going with, just homeboys and shit. That shit ain't jumping like that, man. The second thing, like I said, man, they're all rich. So if you roll up there in like a little t-shirt, some shorts, or, something where you're not looking up to par, nice ass shit, they gonna look at you and be like, you ain't even on their swag, man. You know what I'm saying? They'll shoot you down like that. So that's how Miami Beach is, man. Florida Keys, totally different swag, more of a laid back home, a relaxed feeling down there on that end. More of a, just a homey feel to it, a lot of bunch of boats and, small stores and houses. I was even thinking about moving down there. That would be nice to live down there. Nice weather, man. But then if we went to Louisiana, I like Louisiana too. Louisiana, Mississippi, Alabama, it was all right. They kind of country, Louisiana is real nice, man. Everybody down there real friendly. Even though the bullshit in Baton Rouge is popping off right now with the cops and fucking around and doing stupid ass dumb shit to minorities. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, just Louisiana state, man, it's nice, man. The women down there are real nice. Everybody down there is friendly and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So then I came back to Texas, man. After, I took my son and Candy Blue up there to Miami. I'll come back to Texas and drop them off. I said, man, I'm not done yet, man, because that was only 1 week. We went to South Padre, then we went to Miami. It's a long trip. South Padre was pretty fun. My son was dancing on one of the tables in the Clayton. His first little club that he actually got into, because he's 20, he can't really get into clubs, but he was allowed to get into this beachfront club called the Clayton. And, he was with the crowd, in front of the DJ, and they have plastic tables there. And I guess he got a little bit too full of himself, so he got up on top of the plastic table and started dancing. And, it was all fun and games till security walked over there. And as soon as security got there, man, he busted the damn table leg, cracked it right in two, you know what I'm saying? And fell off, almost busted his head open, but lucky he fell all right on the ground. Anyway, security, I told him, man, I broke for the door right when that happened. And I told him, man, when something like that jump off, you got to break for the door. You know what I'm saying? You got to book, man, because, that's when you get the attention of the security club owner or whatever. You got to book the fuck out of there, man. You know what I'm saying? Of course, he doesn't do that. He lets the security walk him over to the office area. And there's 3 other security guards there, because he's still young. He's just like, okay, I need to go by the rules. I was already outside in the parking lot, you know what I'm saying? And getting in the car, you know what I'm saying? And then, Zacchaeus came over and he was like, hey, man, if you don't pay him $40 for that table, they're calling the police. He's going to jail. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, damn. I go $40 for nothing, man. And that plastic table will probably only worth about $2, $3, maybe even, about $10, $15. It ain't worth no $40. So I had to bail him out, man, give him the $40. Get him out of jail. That shit pissed me off because I was going to go to Schlitterbahn with him the next day down there. But I was like, fuck that, man. I was mad about that shit, having to pay that $40 for nothing. But you live and learn, man. Like I said, it's a learning experience for him. Next time something like that happens, I'll bet you he's going to book up out of there. I'm already at 30-minute mark. So I'm going to go ahead and end this podcast. Check out the Game's new album. You know, if you're in Houston tonight, you know, go to Young Dolph, man. Check out his shit. You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph's collabing with Gucci on some shit right now. You know, Drake's supposed to collab with Gucci on an album right now. So it's going to be a lot of good shit popping off right now. What else? Lil Wayne went to the hospital again for some seizures. They say he's epileptic, but you know, people said it was because he was doing too much lean throughout his life. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But you know, maybe he is really epileptic, you know, has a disorder, and, you know, maybe the lean has nothing to do with it, but I don't know. But when I was down there in Miami, we didn't see him down there. We didn't see Baby down there. We didn't see any of the celebrities that stay down there. You know, Wade left Miami to Chicago. So Miami Heat's really hurting, man. I don't see too many Miami Heat fans now. I mean, they don't have nobody down there except Bosch now. Because, you know, Wade is like the number one man for Miami. And he took off to Chicago. And Kevin Durant went to, Golden State thinking he's going to get a ring there. I don't think that's going to happen over there either. You know, to be honest, man, Golden State just has nothing but shooters. They don't have any ballers, man. And, you know, when it comes down to getting a ring, when it comes down to crunch time and the playoffs, 9 times out of 10, the teams that win are the ballers and shooters. You know what I'm saying? They have a little combination of both. Somebody who can drive in the paint and slam that shit home, and then somebody who can shoot on the outside. The only reason Golden State won the year before against LeBron is he didn't have no shooters. He only had himself, which is a baller, and he's a shooter too. He's a little combination of both, but he's more of a baller. You know, he can slam the fuck out of it, drive in the paint, shit like that. But he's not he needed some more outside shooters like Kyrie Irving and, Kevin Love and shit like that. And they're all hurt. So, Golden State took advantage of the opportunity. But really, Golden State, they're all shooters. They're not ballers. I mean, you don't see none of them really driving the paint. They're all about the 3-point shot, hitting it from the outside. And that's not going to, that will win, every now and then. But when the pressure is really on the line, it's hard to make those kind of shots. It's better to drive in the paint and slam it and make sure you got a good shot. You're going to guarantee, get points, But that's just me talking. I don't think Golden State will do it. I think Cleveland will do it again next year. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But just remember this podcast. I'm putting it down. Cleveland Cavs are going to win another ring next year. If they stay healthy. Next year. Football season's about to start. Preseason's about to start pretty soon, about 2 weeks. I'm a San Francisco 49er fan, if y'all know. I know y'all like, you from Texas, you don't like some 49, everybody tells that stupid ass shit. So wait, where you really from? You got to be from the state to like a team. But, when it comes to basketball, anybody likes any team as long as they got their favorite players on them. It doesn't matter what state they're from, If everybody's a LeBron fan, he's down there in Miami or in Cleveland, they're going to be like, yeah, I like the Cavs, man. Just because of LeBron. They could be in Texas, New York, freaking Oklahoma, California. But nah, they're a Cleveland fan because of LeBron. You know what I'm saying? That's the way it is with basketball. But football is kind of like, oh, you can't like a team unless you're not from that state, which is bullshit, man. Just because I'm from Texas doesn't mean I don't like San Francisco. And I've been to San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not like somebody who's just picking a team that I've never been to that area. You know what I'm saying? I've been to that area. I know that area, I've traveled out there. So I like that area. It's not even just about the team. I like the Bay Area. I might actually move out there pretty soon, or, in the future, because Texas, Austin is good. It's my hometown, but it's just like the air here is not really the kind of air I like to breathe. It's real humid down here. It's stuffy a lot, man. I just don't like Austin. The water sucks here. I have to get like a water softener and shit like that just because I'm out here in Austin Colony, So it's a lot of bullshit out here, and now they're, everybody wants to move to Austin. It's like the traffic is, 10 times worse than it's supposed to be. So, I'm thinking either moving to Florida Keys or the Bay Area or something a couple years or something from now, So, I'm a San Francisco 49ers fan. I know my team sucked we went through some bullshit. We tried to make a good run with Harbaugh, but that shit didn't work out, And everybody blames, management for getting rid of Harbaugh. But look here, man. Last season, he wasn't even controlling his players. He wasn't a man of his word. You know what I'm saying? He said, I don't let no man on my team to beat on women. He had Ray McDonald played a whole fucking season. And he beat his girl's ass or whatever. And then he had come on, dude. You be a man of your word. So I think he lost a lot of respect from the players, and they went 8-8 that last season. It wasn't like they were winning and he was like, okay, we're gonna get rid of them. No, they were already on a downhill spiral. You know what I'm saying? So I give him credit for getting them there. To 3 NFC championships, 1 Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But as far as like, in control, it started to go downhill. So now we're in a rebuilding process. We had that, what's his name last year? I can't even remember his name now. Damn, he sucks so bad, that coach, a defense coordinator. And now we're with Chip Kelly. We'll see how he turns out. But let me wrap this out, man. 2016, August 1st, man. It's about 95 degrees outside Austin, Texas. The traffic's the same, nice and bullshit. Go pick up the Game's new album. Go pick up Gucci's new album when it drops. I'm going to listen to it today. And that's it, man. Y'all have a good day. I'll check in with you probably next week. Peace.